This is going to be a video describing how to utilize Google Calendar. Google Calendar is a great tool to use, and it will enhance our communications and handling of events. So I'm going to go over a little bit how to use this. So you have to be logged into your KSE email account. So in Google, if you go to google.com, you just come over here and you might see us. If you're not logged into any Google account, you're just going to see sign in. If you have a personal Gmail like me, you're going to come down and hit add another account, log into your KSE, and then you'll have two accounts here if you have a personal account. So like if I want to switch to my KSE email, I just click it. And if I want to get my KSE email and I want to switch back to my personal, it's there. Okay, so you have to be in your KSE email. You click on the little waffle menu and you click calendar. So this is what the calendar looks like, a calendar. And you see one big screen, but you actually are currently added to two different calendars. So you should see the KSE AA calendar and the KSE active chapter calendar. This one up here, I believe, is just a test. I put that in as a test. So you're going to be added to two on your screen. You're going to see birthdays, reminders, and tasks too, I think. But these are the main two. So the nice thing about the calendar and Google Calendar is that the KSE AA is added and can see events on the active chapter calendar. The active chapter on their screens will not see our calendar. Our calendar is only added to the board members. So, but we just see both because we wanted to be able to see theirs as well. No one gets on this without a Gmail account, so you need to use your KSE Gmail. So adding events is pretty easy. You simply just use it as a calendar. If you come up here, you can change the month, you can go back. So I'm going to add a new event as a test. And let's say I want to do a board meeting. So you can see our current board meeting is on here. That's how I invited you to it. So I'm going to click on the 15th and let's pretend we're going to have a board meeting. So this is all you need to set up an event. So I'm going to do board meeting as the name. Okay. And I've clicked on a day. So if I just want it to be one day, I click add time, and then I just put a time in. So I'm going to do 8 to 9. It automatically defaults to an hour. You can do all day events. You can add a time zone if you need. So if you need it, and you can set whether the event repeats or anything to one of these schedules or a custom one if you need, which we usually don't need. I believe find a time. If we all had Google Calendar, this could actually look at all of our calendars and find a time that works for everybody, but that's only if everybody used Google Calendar, which I don't think we do. Add guests is self-explanatory. I'll invite myself to this event only. I don't want to disturb anybody's emails. So I'm going to click on myself. And I could add, if I wanted to add somebody else, I just click and add them. You can see everyone. I usually use this to send meeting invites. So if I don't like that I invited certain people, I can click remove, the little X here. And then you can add, it sometimes will add this by itself. So like it probably detected that we usually do these online. So this is going to be this Google Meet here. If you want to get rid of it, you can exit. And sometimes it won't detect it. You'll just have to click add Google Meet if we're using that. You can do a location if you need. You can set a description down here if you want. And then pay attention to this part here. When I click, I can see all my different calendars that I have. So when you create an event for the AA only, make sure AA is selected. Don't accidentally select the active chapter because then they're going to see our events and it might get confusing. So make sure AA is selected. And then you can just look at, that doesn't matter. This is just a reminder. So if you put this bell on, it will remind us all that we have a meeting. And that reminder, if you add this calendar to your phone too, it should push to your phones. It should also send you an email, perhaps. We can change that option, but that's what that currently does. So you can see like add notification. You can add more than one notification if you wanted to as well. So I'm going to X that out. So when I hit save, it's going to say, would you like to send invitation emails to your Google Calendar guests? So this is where we can cut down on some meeting emails. If I just make an event, hit send, it will automatically send an email to everybody. Now, and this is nice too, because my personal email address is outside of the KSE emails, it'll ask, hey, do you want to send this because this is not in your organization? So this is a good safety feature, but in this case, I do. So I'm going to hit invite all guests, and then it's on our little calendar. Now, a couple quick things. Look at the left here. These are the calendars over here. So if I uncheck the KSE AA calendar, and look on the 5th and the 15th, if I uncheck it, they're going to be gone because I'm not looking now at the AA calendar as well. I'm only looking at the active chapter. So if I turn that back on, I can see all the events because the calendars are layered, okay? So that's just a little bit how to use this. This is a fantastic tool. I highly suggest everybody use this.